Are you taking advantage of LinkedIn? Let me show you nice little tricks for using this amazing platform. Let's get into it. Hi everyone and welcome to S.M.E Talks. Thanks for watching the video. Let's talk about LinkedIn. So I haven't used LinkedIn for the past 2 years, right? Maybe even more. And one time, the sales director in my company said, "Ihab, your LinkedIn is out of date." I went there to update it with my current employment and all that, and I was hooked and I was shocked about how good it is. And I spent probably weeks just updating things, reading about it, looking for the new updates, enable the creator mode now, and I'm loving it. So I'll share with you good tips to get your LinkedIn in tip-top shape. So let's start with the simple stuff. Your education, your work experience, it needs to be well laid out, in order, up to date, like you would expect. The mistake that I've done, and many people do, they set up their LinkedIn account and leave it, just ignore it completely. It is like a social media for professionals. That's what it is now. You have stories, you have tags, you have hashtags, mentions, all that good stuff is in LinkedIn now. You need to make it look good, enable graphics. Actually, let me share with you my LinkedIn. Let's jump in and I'll show you what I have. Where we are. Boom, here we are. So this is my LinkedIn. You see, the first thing, you have your banner. Don't use the out of the box, boring, usual banners. Do something that's relevant to you. This banner, it may look busy to you, but it actually reflects my personality and it reflects what I do. So if you read the things here, so cloud apps is my field of work. For people who don't work in technology, take me forever to explain. I don't even do it anymore. But you see, so I have problem solving, Microsoft Teams, SharePoint, professional. That's what I am. I'm very professional in what I do. I like to research. I like, working with people. So you see, like here, chatting, that I'm, personable and, starting conversation, Microsoft 365, goal oriented. This is also the cloud, about working with the cloud. And I got this image, I got the template from Elgato, and I've updated the template to say the things that are relevant and represent me. Obviously, you have your name, your employment, your education, and having your creator mode on, it allows you to, have hashtags in your profile. It will also show people your connections, which is like a friend list, and also the people who follow on your account. I'm having about 1,500 followers who follow me and read through my posts, etc. And it allows you, this is the creator mode, you can turn it on. It allows you to have more deeper analytics about, so I'm not using LinkedIn, to be honest with you, because it's not something that I need to do, but I do have, I am sort of active there. So you see, 44 views, I come up on search 41 times. The impressions that I got for my post, this is all for the past 7 days, and I only made one post, right? And I'll talk to you more about content, creating content for LinkedIn. So look at here, for example. I was watching a video about the metaverse on YouTube, and in particular the Microsoft metaverse. And you see, they talked about the applications that will, they bring together to make the metaverse. And I shared this, and I put the hashtags, and I talked about my view about the metaverse and where things are heading. And this is really important. I would consider enabling the creator mode and turn it on. Make sure that, at least once or twice a week, to share your thoughts, share and post articles from the industry. You could write, unique content, record unique videos. It could be tutorials if you want to. Or you could share things from BBC Tech, Microsoft, Google, any insights that are relevant to what you do. And then I come across this article, share your view about it, and share the link. That will tell people that you are proactive. You read, you are basically up to date about the things that are relevant to your industry. LinkedIn also have groups that are similar to Facebook groups for professionals that have similar interests, and you can be active on there as well. Read what people write about. You write things yourself, and also build connections and network in that way. LinkedIn also is a great database to look for jobs. So if you are, looking for opportunities, looking for a job, LinkedIn also is a good place for that. You may consider LinkedIn Premium, and the best thing about it is you get a huge library. I believe over 15,000 video titles from what used to be called lynda.com, which I spent days and days from my youth on that website. It's got amazing things. I used to do 3D modeling as a hobby. Like I learned Autodesk Maya and ZBrush. And lynda.com was great. It was particularly great for Adobe applications. I really loved it, but now it's owned by LinkedIn. Other than that, you can also have access to InMail. So if you could approach people, start conversations, and approach them obviously with professional courtesy. It allows you to do that as well. You will see who's been looking at your profile. If you are someone in human resources, you will have better viewing and to the analytics of people who are applying to your jobs. It's a must. If you are someone who's working in HR, it's a must. But they also have other licenses for businesses and for sales. So if you're looking, to sell products, etc., through LinkedIn, it's definitely something worth doing. Also, to note the obvious, you shouldn't talk about politics in there. Don't talk about religion stuff, especially if it's not something you're doing. If you're a political person and you're a political writer, that's a different conversation. If your job is a religion thing, that's a different conversation. But I'm talking about the majority of professionals. Don't overshare professional stuff. Your photo should be professional. I've seen some photos is ridiculous, ridiculous, like with the drinks and gowns and stuff, that I would, especially if your job is not in that environment, that's definitely something that I wouldn't do. If you have active social media that you use for your industry, maybe an active Twitter account, Facebook page, etc., you can also link it. I think it's not wise to not take advantage of LinkedIn, honestly. It has stories now. I think it's definitely. I foresee them paying content creators in the future to get that community and that side of professional social media to actually be rich and active. And you could upload videos, you could upload images. It pretty much has got everything. It's got the foundation, and I won't be surprised, like I said, if they make incentives for content creators. I hope you found this video useful. Share with me your thoughts. If you have any questions, I'm happy to help. See you next time. Take care for now.